But here we go. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And it's go, go, go. As we go away. On the line. Here we go. So off the line. A few people making up moves. Oh. I think that's George. Or George moving down a few places as we'll get the tyre. It's mostly medium to soft and one hard runner. We'll get the interval and all the track enable data as we've got a bit of a free wide here. You do not want to be doing free wide. So here we go, Tamex moving up. There's a bit of a bargy there as Walker gets up into P5 just next to the Red Bull. The Red Bull going round the outside. Can he keep that stick? Yeah, he can. There's a bit of a move there. I think it's just a few places there that are being moved, and is that a... Don't know what I saw there, but a McLaren touching the grass as you've got a few moves. Oh, George wanting to go for a move into F1. Couldn't quite get it done. George is going for the risk. Few people just getting past one another. English says he was bad, but he's making moves. He started P18, he's up to P16 now. A few people making mistakes early on in this race as Nagrom gets past the kicks out Miles. Now goes for an outrageous dive bomb. That's going to be a post-race penalty. He gets the move done, but yeah, that's a mad send. Behind him, and there's a move down there at the bottom. It's English and Oz. They're still fighting. Still relatively side by side. English is not going to go for the overtake just yet. Now he does. Gets ahead through Radion and El Rouge. Or El Rouge and Radion. Negron going for an overtake on Nitman Fury. Can he make one on the kick salve? Yes, he can. And then he almost touches the rear end of the Merc. As Pistol Pete takes the lead. Will making his move on C6 Dread. And there's a few little squabbles here and there. William, Mini Walker and Lambert getting side by side. Looked like there was just barely enough room there for the Haas. He does survive. He does stay on track with the skin of his teeth. Now you can see that it's just slowly coming together for a few of these drivers now. The Ferrari going off track there at El Rouge. Don't know if he was pushed off or not. But he keeps the place ahead. Anyway, Brewdog, 3-second penalty. Don't want that too early, fam. Is a massive train of cars, and we'll stay on board with these as get quite a few moves up here. There goes George round the outside, goes off track, has to come back on, and he hits the side of the Alpine. That was George's fault, to be fair. Shouldn't have come back on track where he did. So that was a bit of a silly move. Mini Walker getting overtaken, not by one, but potentially by two cars. Brewdog, 10-second penalty for a collision with Nitman Fury, so potentially taking out a Haas driver. Clem's had a bit of a moment into Thingy's reversed on track. He's come back on track and he nearly gets hit by the Haas, so he's got no front wing end plates at all. Do not want to touch those hard tyres. They leave you so vulnerable to the cars ahead, and Will gets past C6. Nick Furyman, 3-second penalty for multiple track limit warnings. And now you can see this pack is closed right back up to each other. You got these cars within 2/10 of each other. Unfortunate there for the Ferrari. Early pit stop means they will not maximise a lot. Oh, look at that. You got Lambert going off track. You try to keep it around the outside. He goes into the gravel. That allows Mini Walker and Throne Globe to go through. And oh, pretty sure just saw Fister there get a little bit tootsy and just hit the little bit of a rear end there. And there's another yellow flag in sector 2. It's a Merc. It's English, he just gets out of the way. He doesn't put up a fight. Miles gets past Negrom as Brewdog retires in the pit lane. That is unfortunate for the Haas driver. And oh! Do not know what happened there. And there goes Mini Walker off the track. That's really unfortunate there for the Haas team. As this battle between Nip and Fury, Fanta and Will gets really heated now. Looks like Will wanted to get past and Fanta just hitting the Haas driver. We'll see how that ends up as there's a sector 1. It's English again, I think. Yeah, it is. He's off at the top of Radion on the left hand side. Fister obviously dropping back behind Fanta. Then there's a bit of a collision. Throne getting very aggressive there. Hits the rear end of one of the cars. Oh, wow. Fister there on those fresh hard tyres compared to the old mediums. Wow, what a pace difference that was. You just saw him fling it through the corners compared to the old medium tyre. Into turn 1 we go. You can just see the undercut. Oh my god. Fanta with a double overtake in one corner. And then is holding up, by the looks of it, the Merc driver Fister, as they now go through the next set of corners. Who's got DRS, who hasn't? It looks like the Alpine who made all them moves is about to get absolutely swallowed up by the pack. Not by 1 or 2, but by 3 drivers. So now the Kicksabber and Miles is up to P9. He's chasing down Fister and he's looking really hungry for that P8. Into the next few corners now. ERS burning hot on Tamex's car. He's going to want an overtake. Is he going to be able to do it? Are they both going to be able to do it? Ferrari definitely wants it this time round, and he particularly goes for it. Into the next set of corners. Oh, damn, it's just not close enough. Haven't seen much of him this race, but we will check him out now as he comes round the final 2 corners, the bus stop chicane, and he comes to the line, and Pistol takes the Belgium Grand Prix finish line, and he wins here in Spa. Admiral finishes P2. Lambert coming round the final corner now. There's going to be a nice, beautiful P3 for the Alpine driver. Will gets demoted down to P5 as Lambert... oh, no, hang on. Lambert has a penalty. Temex takes 3rd. And there, just across the line, you saw a few things. But anyway, yeah, Temex gets P3, Lambert P4, Will P5, C6 P6, P7 for Fanta, P8 for Fister, P9 for Miles, P10, and that's your top 10 for Throne Globe. W Cook would take those points indeed. George P11, OZ P12, Nagron P13, Don comes home P14, 15th for the Haas of Mini Walker gets 1 point, and that is your points positions.